I'll call this meeting to order. This is the September 28th, 2022 regular meeting of the Schertz Planning and Zoning Commission. Item number 1 was the call to order. Item number 2, seat alternate if required. We have both our alternates joining us this evening. I've forgotten your first name already. Patrick. And our newest alternate, Mr. Patrick McMaster, is joining us this evening along with Mr. Carbone. And I'll get it right eventually. Hearing of residents, item number 3. Did anybody sign up? We get any emails? Nope. All right, we're going to breeze right through that anyway. Item number 4 is our consent agenda. We only have one item on that agenda this evening. That's the minutes for the September 14th, 2022 regular meeting. Commissioners, do we need to pull that for discussion? If not, I'll entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda.
A motion to approve.
Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second to approve the consent agenda. There is no discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Aye.
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 Aye. What do we got tonight? 6? All right. Item 5, items for individual consideration. Item 5A is PLRP 2022-0138. Consider and act upon a request for approval of a replat of the Vestal subdivision, an approximately 5-acre tract of land, approximately 980 feet east of the intersection of FM 3009 and Red Iron, also known as 17992 Red Iron, City of Schertz, Canal County, Texas. Sam, welcome.
Good evening, Commissioners. Vestal Subdivision Replat, Samuel Haas, planner. All right, here's an aerial map. The property in question is outlined in green. Just to get your bearings, FM 3009 is right here. Red Iron Road is to the north, and Pipestone is to the east. Replat exhibit. This property is serviced by the City of Schertz for water and sewer, as well as CPS, and it is dedicating 5 feet of right-of-way along Red Iron. The existing plat is Lot 7 and Lot 8 of Block 1 of the Vestal subdivision, and they are replatting it to do Lot 9. The replat has been reviewed by the Engineering, Fire Planning, and Public Works Department with no objection. Staff recommends approval of proposed replat. Any questions?
All right, thank you, sir. Commissioners, questions, discussion?
They're just combining the two lots?
That's correct.
Anyone else? All right. Now, just for the for your benefit, plats are our approval authority. So this is, we take the final action on plats and replats. Do I have a motion to approve PLRP 2022-0138?
Make a motion to approve.
I have a motion to approve from Commissioner McMaster. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Who is that? You're sitting too far away. And a second from Commissioner Ray. Any further discussion or questions? Call for the vote.
Aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
Aye. 6 ayes, none opposed. That motion passes. Item 5B is PLPP 2022-0149. Consider and act upon a request for approval of a preliminary plat of the IDV subdivision, an approximately 119-acre tract of land located approximately 2,500 feet east of the intersection of Hubertus Road and I-35 Access Road, City of Schertz, Canal County, Texas. Emily?
Good evening, Commissioners. As you mentioned, this is the preliminary plat for the IDV Schertz subdivision. Emily Delgado, Planning Manager. So the subject property is here outlined in green. This is IH-35, Hubertus Road. This is the Como ISD Middle School 6, just for reference. It is 119 acres. It's currently zoned M1 and PDD. So even though this is a 7-page plat, this is just the first sheet. I wanted to show it as kind of a reference point. And then here is zoomed in on that preliminary plat exhibit. So it is 119 acres, one lot for a commercial development. It'll have 2 points of access onto IH-35. It's serviced by City of Schertz for water and sewer, CenterPoint Energy, NBU, Spectrum, and AT&T. There will be a 0.7 acre dedication of right-of-way along the IH-35 frontage, which will, the applicant will be responsible for any roadway improvements associated with the access on the frontage road. And then additionally to the northern property boundary here, there is a 35-foot right-of-way dedication along the property boundary for an east-west collector that's identified on the master thoroughfare plan, and they will be responsible for constructing their portion of the collector as well. So I have the other sheets in case anybody wants to look at them. The preliminary plat has been reviewed with no objections from the engineering, planning, fire, and public works departments, and staff is recommending approval of the preliminary plat for IDV Schertz subdivision.
All right, thank you. Commissioners? If you'll put that one. I'm just trying, you said there are 2 points of access. Do those correspond with those utility easements, or are they shown somewhere on the plat?
I believe they are. So I believe that they're both, one's identified here and then one's on, yeah.
Down towards the other end?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it has been reviewed by TxDOT with no objections. They've identified where those access points will be located.
What's going to happen to that water well? Are they going to cap it or use it, or?
That's what I was trying to make sure of.
So they're indicating that it will be capped. I believe that has to go through the engineering public works process, but they will be utilizing City of Schertz for water.
Anyone else? All right, once again, this is a preliminary plat. It's our final authority. Do I have a motion to either approve or deny PLPP 2022-0149?
Motion to approve PLPP 2022-0149.
All right, that was a motion to approve from Commissioner Brown. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
And a second from Commissioner Ray. Any further discussion or questions? Call for the vote.
Aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
Aye. 6 ayes, none opposed. The motion passes. Item number 6 is a public hearing. The Planning and Zoning Commission will hold a public hearing related to zone change requests and replats within this agenda. Item 6A is PLUDC 2022-0135, hold a public hearing, workshop, and discussion, and possible action to make a recommendation on amendments of Part 3, Schertz Code of Ordinances, Unified Development Code, to Article 5, Section 21.5.11, Specific Use Permit, Article 9, Section 21.9.7, Landscaping, and Article 10, Section 21.10.4, Schedule of Off-Street Parking Requirements. Mr. James?
Thank you, Mr. Chairperson. We are behind on this one, obviously, so staff is recommending you open the public hearing in case there's anyone who wants to speak to it, but then table it, and then we'll come back in a couple meetings when everybody's here and bring it back up to you and get the materials in advance. We're just behind.
All right. With that said, I'll open the public hearing. Anyone wishing to address the commission on this subject is welcome to step forward. Nobody? No one? Okay, one more time, anybody? And close the public hearing. So Commissioners, if it's all right with the group, I'd be looking for a motion to table this probably until the second meeting, at least the second meeting in October, because Commissioner Ray will not be here on the first meeting. So if that's all right, if someone would like to make that motion or a different motion.
I'll make the motion that we table it until the second meeting in October.
I'll second.
All right, I have a motion from Commissioner McMaster, a second from Commissioner Ray to table this. And, any further discussion? Questions? Call for the vote.
Aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
Aye. 6 ayes, none opposed, so we'll discuss that at a future meeting. Thank you, gentlemen. All right, item 7 is requests and announcements. Item A, request by commissioners to place items on a future planning and zoning agenda. Anyone have anything? Mr. James, I have one. I'm not sure but, you know, based on a statement at the meeting last night, you know, R6 is still not allowed. And I know that it's been a while since the subcommittee came out. Where are we at with?
Again, it's just a matter of running it. We were going to try to run these first, but what I can do if you want is we can catch that up on the same meeting and we can hit them all. We'll
Yeah,
see how big the agenda is. If it's not too big,
Yeah.
then we'll catch it
I
up.
was just thinking maybe of a presentation and a discussion.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right, thank you. Anyone else? 7B, announcements by commissioners. Anyone have anything? 7C, announcements by city staff. Do we actually have one this month? Yeah.
We have
Cool.
one site plan, so just as a reminder, this is not a portion of the meeting for questions, it's just staff presenting the site plan. If you have questions, come see us afterward. So it's for the Brown Retina Institute, Verde Enterprise Business Park, Unit 12A, Lot 7, Block 10, located off of IH 35. It is a 10,520 square foot medical office building, and it was approved September 14th. That's it.
Very good. Nice to see, because I know they've been in town for a while, but I think they were up there with Chipley Donuts, and that, so it's nice to see that they're expanding. Okay, and moving on, item 8 is information available in the Planning and Zoning Commission packets. As usual, you'll find our current projects and City Council status on that list. You can either find that as part of your packet on the Dropbox, or it's always out there under the agenda at the city website. So that's 8 and 8A, and item number 9, there being no further business, this meeting's adjourned.